Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warrior Code International. I'm here in Thailand, in Phuket, and as you can see, it's very, very beautiful here. It's high season, it's getting warm, and I'm beyond grateful to Warrior Code for the opportunity to be here. But make no mistake about it, I'm here for work, and today I'm going to speak about Glory Collision 8, and more specifically about the fight between Don Sno and Endy Semeleer. What is my opinion? What do I expect from the fight? First of all, let me analyze both fighters. Don Sno, he doesn't really have a lot of professional experience, but still a very technical fighter, a high volume fighter, putting constant pressure on his opponents. He's capable to fight equally well from an orthodox but also from a southpaw stance. If you look at the fight against Typhoon Yoshchan, in the beginning of the fight, as Don Sno himself admitted, Typhoon gave him some very, very good calf kicks. And these calf kicks hurt Don, which was the reason why he switched to a southpaw stance. And even though he switched to a southpaw stance, he was fighting very, very well. So my point is, he's a phenomenal striker, from equally skilled from a southpaw and from an orthodox stance. Apart from that, the right uppercut, I believe that's his signature move. He's got a very beautiful right uppercut. He combines very well. For example, in the second round against Typhoon Yoshchan, he was mixing punches with knees to the body. Apart from that, in the third round against Typhoon Yoshchan, he was mixing punches with a lot of kicks. So he's a very complete fighter. He has made very big improvements in his game. I remember when he came to Glory in the beginning, he was most of the time only boxing, but he really got better and more complete as he was progressing within Glory. And now I would say that he's a very complete fighter. He's still boxing a lot, but he's also kicking a lot. High volume fighter, pressure fighter, very good conditioning, aggressive, walking forward. Many of the shots which he throws, he just uses in order to basically to distract you. So he's setting up punches with other punches. For example, he might be jabbing, then a good uppercut. But these jabs, they're not even powerful. He's just using them to distract you and then to land the uppercut. But as I mentioned, he uses all the weapons. He's got good head movements, very high fight IQ, very relaxed, calm and collected in the ring. And if I compare Don Sno now to the Don Sno who he used to be when he fought against Mehdi Aitel Haj, I can honestly say that he has improved significantly. Even the Don Sno against Gino von Steynis, the difference between that Don Sno and Don Sno right now is huge. He's become a very relaxed, composed, complete, technical fighter. His experience does not match his skill, and what I mean is he doesn't have many fights on a professional level, but he fights as if he's got 50 professional fights. And if you look at the opponents which he faced, I mean, Younes Smiley is a very experienced fighter. Younes Smiley has got so many professional fights, but still Don Sno did very well. If you look at Typhoon Yoshchan, Typhoon has got more than 100 professional fights. Still, Don Sno put a very good performance. That's Don Sno. His opponent, Endy Semeleer, is a phenomenal fighter. He's a fighter who does not get the recognition which he deserves. I believe that Endy Semeleer is a very skilled fighter, a former Glory champion, a former Enfusion champion, also a former Enfusion tournament winner. I mean, the guy is so complete, so diverse. He possesses all the weapons. I really love his ability to step in and step out. So he's never staying too long in the pocket. He steps in, throws his punches, steps out. He possesses a very beautiful left straight, right straight. I love the left hook. You know, that left check hook is solid. I also love the way he places the right hook. And if you look at his latest fight against Jay Overmeer, which actually took place quite a long time ago, but still he was so relaxed. He was in the flow state, moving in and moving out, landing beautiful jabs, phenomenal footwork, head movement, high fight IQ, not getting hit, just such a specialist in fighting. And I also saw him here in Thailand because he was training here with ARJ Gym, or as they say in Dutch, ARJ Gym. And I'm telling you, the guy is a true professional. He's very athletic. He's in a phenomenal shape. Just a world-class fighter. And if you look at his losses against Tijani Bestati and Chiku Kfazi, against Chiku he had a very good first round. He actually did pretty well in the first round. Then in the second he got caught by the spinning back fist. And from that point on, obviously, what happened. The other thing which I wanted to speak about, when Endy Semeleer fought against Tijani Bestati, I mean, Tijani was significantly taller longer reach. Still, Endy did make a very competitive fight, so many people act as if Tijani completely dominated Semeleer, but that was not the case. It was still a very competitive matchup. So to make it clear, I respect both fighters, both Endy Semeleer and Don Sno. I believe they are world-class fighters, very skilled, complete fighters. But I believe that in this case, Endy Semeleer and his experience will be a bit too much for Don. I believe Don will walk forward, he will put the pressure. He will try to land many shots, high volume striking. But I believe that Semeleer's fight IQ, his ability to counter, to move, his footwork, his head movement, I just believe that these shots will not land, and I believe that Semeleer's counters will land. And once they land, I believe that Semeleer will walk forward and land his combinations. So my personal opinion is that although Don Sno has been doing very well, he's been very entertaining on social media, very funny. It's been a pleasure to watch his content and the way, you know, I mean, everything he was posting on social media was very funny, and I respect that a lot because that's important to sell the fights. With all due respect, I believe that Semeleer is just too experienced, and that's gonna make the difference. So I don't think it will be a finish. I believe Semeleer will get the decision victory. It will be a competitive matchup, but I give the edge to Endy Semeleer. Let me know in the comments what your personal opinion is. Who do you believe is going to win this fight? And thank you very much for watching. As you know, I need your support. I need you to watch the videos as long as possible because that's what actually generates the income. So I need you guys to watch the videos from the beginning until the end if possible. I would truly appreciate that. Follow Warrior Code International. I'm here on a mission to grow a big business, to grow a powerful Warrior Code International channel, to change myself in certain ways. So follow this journey. Warrior Code International. Sky's the limit for me, you. Let's go.